G'day everybody, Banksy the Car Guy here. Welcome to episode 2 of car spotting at car shows. This is Cars Under the Stars at Tuggerah at the sporting complex here in Tuggerah. Tonight I'm going to film cars. What I'll do, last week at Surf Sand, I tended to just focus on the cars a bit more. What I'll try and do this time, I reckon, maybe just as another little add to the experiment, is try and walk around the show, get a bit more. Don't just like focus on particular cars. Like, try and walk around a bit, show a bit more, and do what I used to do. But just, you know, as I say, when you car spot, focus on the cars when you get to them. Please be sure to check me out on Facebook and other social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And, you know, if you love cars, give us a follow, a subscribe, whatever, because I love cars too. And, you know, I drive a Ford, but, you know, Holden, Chevrolet, Dodge, Chrysler, Japanese cars. In fact, just not far from me are 2 Kias that are quite impressive. They've got the neon lights underneath. One has red, one has blue. Hang on, I'll quickly show you. Alright, and back to me. But yeah, like, I just appreciate cars. Like, you know, Ford and Holden have a great history here in Australia, and you know, there's Chevrolets and Dodge and Mopar that I love and adore. Like, I've got Dodge Challenger as one of my dream muscle cars, and I love the 3rd gen Camaros. That's another one from the GMC. Anyway guys, enough of me blabbering on. Let's see some cars. Alright, here is some excellence to start it off. My 1997 EL Futura Classic. You can't spell excellent without EL. I haven't done too much to the car, just the 17-inch aftermarket Hustler GT wheels. I've lowered it 25mm on springs. What else? Just an aftermarket head deck, and pretty much that's it. Like, all I do is just cruise it. It's my daily cruiser. That's all I need. And there's an old school Chevy Bel Air and a Mustang as well. Alright guys, I'm going to start off at the basketball courts because that's normally where the good cars park, or the nicer cars, but still, either way, plenty of nice rides here tonight. It was a bit of a slow start, but anyway, let's see some beautiful, gorgeous work of art cars. There's an old 79 VB Commodore. That looks tough as. I love the paint on it and the rims. That looks brilliant. Ooh, fast looking LS in it, I would imagine. But here is Banksy. Here is a car that caught my eye. This 1974 Mazda RX-3. Just the styling of this car. The interior looks fantastic. The red goes nicely with the exterior white. The guards and the rims look fantastic. The spoiler, you know, that's quite a nice look. I love the style of this RX-3. Fantastic car. There's a VY SSU. That looks bloody beautiful. Look at that engine, that LS1. Old GMC and a 74 Holden Ute. That'd be a 32 Ford. And here's another car that caught my eye, a Holden VK Commodore Delivery. Love the purple colour on it. The interior looks good too from what I saw. I love the guards, the body kit and the rims. They actually sit quite nicely on the VK. And once again, just a nicely styled but rare VK Commodore. There's a fully sick VL with a turbo V8 in it. I think that's got the 304 5-litre Holden V8 turbocharged. Oh, look out, this little custom car is looking. He's got eyes. There's a 32 Ford Model A Coupe. And there's a Corvette, newer model Corvette, beg your pardon. And there's a 75 VJ Valiant Charger. He gets to Cars Under the Stars a fair bit. Alright, here is another car that caught my eye, is this immaculate 1968 Chrysler Valiant. This car looks fantastic. It's got a really nice clean paint job. I think it's in dark blue. It's a bit harder to tell at night, but I think it's got a really darker sort of blue. That interior looks immaculate and really goes nicely because you've got the white roof with the blue paint and that white interior, another compliment. Those rims give it a really tough look. This car is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot get over this, how good this looks. Great looking cruiser. Another Cars Under the Stars regular, this little Suzuki Swift. V12 Toyota Crown. And then another car that caught my eye was this lowered 1962 Chevy C10 pickup, slammed on its guts. I love the white paint on it, and the white wall tyres just complement it as well. The chrome bumpers, nice touch. Classic car with classic old school American pickup with some modern stance. Look at how low that sits. That's just insane how low. I don't know if it's on airbags or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but that's just fantastic. There's an old Chevy square body. It's hip to be square. And then on the blue oval side of things, here's an old Ford F100. And then I think that's a 72 Chevy C10. That looks bloody beautiful, that pickup truck. And then another car that caught my eye, is this 57 Mercury Montclair. Rare as hen's teeth, looks immaculate. It's got its 1950s charm. It looks classy. Just a beautiful looking cruiser. Not to mention the two-tone paint, the white wall tyres, chrome bumpers, the chrome badges. Interior, that looks immaculate. This car looks like it just came off the showroom floor. Like, it just looks so tidy. My kind of cruiser. Alright, there's a Lincoln Continental. Now this is a Dodge pickup truck. Maybe an old school Dodge Ram. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see at night, but yeah, there's the Dodge badge. And that looks like it's got an LS1 in it. There's a Ford XC Cobra, very nice. That's a nice looking Holden, love the blue on the black rims. And here's a 1940 Chevrolet Tourer sedan. Paintwork might not be the best, but who cares? What a bloody beautiful cruiser. I love the detail that's gone into like the flames, into the metalwork. Bit hard to see in the dark, but anyway, the interior looks fantastic. And I think the car just looks great as it is. Like the owner's done, you know, the owner's got him or herself a nice cruiser. Looks like a soft top roof. Nice ride. Oh, let's go back to the square body, because why buy a house when you can live in a square body Chevrolet pickup?
Events are here for people to enjoy. They're not here for you to show us how powerful your car is. We're not interested in show-offs. Keep that showing off somewhere down the street. Leave this venue quietly.
There's a couple of the motorcycles parked up. There's a HDT VLSS. That looks fantastic, immaculate. Here's another car that caught my eye, was the 72 Chrysler Mitsubishi Valiant Gallant RS. Love the purple colour on it. It's got the Mitsubishi turbocharged force. I'm not quite sure which engine, but anyway, it doesn't matter. This is a great looking little gem. The rare gem that just looks absolutely fantastic. Love the colour, love the chrome bumpers. Then we have a 200SX parked next to it and a Mercedes. A couple of Commodores and a V-Dub. And then over here we have a really quite a nice looking and original Mazda. I think it might be a Capella or an RX-2. I'm not... Sorry, I haven't done my research, but white wool tyres by the looks of it, lovely orange colour. It's got the chrome bumpers, the wing mirrors looking fantastic. Classy little classic. There's an old school Commodore. Here's I think that's got a 5 litre in it, that VS Commodore. And then there's a WRX. And then there's a Toyota AE86. A couple of Falcons. I actually used to cruise with those Falcons in Ford Falcon Coastal Cruising. That was a Ford Falcon enthusiast, like cruise sort of car club. Used to cruise with them. Recognise the plates in the car. And a Commodore over here. Another beautiful VL Commodore. Oh, these guys leaving. Here's a nice looking 1979 Holden Tuggerah. Alright, here is another car that caught my eye, this Nissan R34 Skyline, the Too Fast Too Furious Paul Walker tribute. This car is an exact replica of the same one in the film. It's got the neon blue lights underneath, the wheels, the decals, the silver exterior paint, I'd say the interior as well, everything. It's an exact replica of the Too Fast Too Furious R34 Skyline. Absolutely fantastic. This is a great car to have at shows, and it's parked next to a 200SX S14. Here's quite a rare Toyota that would have probably been an import from Japan. This Toyota Corolla Fielder. Love the red on it, and this is, like I said, imported from Japan, so quite rare here in Australia. This was actually quite a nice sight to see. Nice wagon. And then there's another S14. And then here's another rare gem under the Toyota brand, is this 1990 Starlet GT Turbo. What a fantastic little pocket rocket. I love the rims, I love the colour on it. What a great little car. Got a Renault Clio and a HSV Maloo over there. And then I'll turn around and there's two FG Falcons. Both are Falcon Utes. This one I believe might be a turbo because I could hear a bit of a burble out of the exhaust. And then here's another R34 Skyline, looking very clean and immaculate. Looks pretty mint. I fear this Skyline. Yes, I do. Love the rims, love the white paint. Looks very clean and tidy. Up the mighty Skylines. And then all by himself is this Mitsubishi Evo. More nice Commodores. Actually, this VF looks pretty tough. I love the red on it. It's got the LS3 in it. That looks tough. Fantastic looking ride. And then there's a VF wagon. Get a load of the fog over the fields. So foggy and cold. And then here's some HSVs. We've got a Club Sport sedan and a Maloo. The HSV Maloo, the Club Sport looks nice. However, that Maloo was one of the first cars I featured on my Cars That Caught My Eye series. If you scroll back to the beginning of the year, when I started the series at Cars Under the Stars, this HSV Maloo was one of the first cars that caught my eyes. I loved it. The interior looked fantastic. The leather really matched the green paint exterior, and it was just quite a rare gem. Factory manual, sunroof, just an absolute rare gem. Fantastic looking ute. And this HSV Club Sport, same again. And then back to my baby, the EL. Alright guys and girls, that's all from today's episode of Car Spotting at Car Shows. That was Cars Under the Stars at Tuggerah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There was certainly a fair few interesting cars. I know it was a bit slow to start the event, I must admit. And, you know, I got myself a nice bite to eat and had a sneaky dessert as well while you guys weren't watching. But yeah, plenty of great cars like that. Too Fast Too Furious Nissan Skyline Tribute, that's going to be featured in Cars That Caught My Eye in the YouTube short, as well as and what else, there was that Rare Mercury too as well, that was another eye catcher. And what else was there? There was that Mazda RX-3. I loved how modified that thing was. I think I've featured that before on another YouTube video. I think it might have been when there was a car event at Gosford Showgrounds. I think that's when I first featured it. But yeah, there's plenty of nice cars, and you got to remember, guys, I'm not going to be biased towards Ford. Like, I'm going to love everything. Japanese, Holdens, Chevrolets, you name it. Like, oh, speaking of Chevrolet, that 1962 C10 that was on its guts, you know, that was a great looking pickup truck. So anyway, guys, enough of me blabbering on. As per usual, be sure to subscribe. Check me out on all the social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.